What's going on, guys? It's your boy Zym here, coming at you with another video. And I just want to explain that these people who somehow have great records and they're higher than a 94, 95, 96, whatever overall they are, they have high 70s, 80s, maybe even 90s winning percentages. They're not good, especially when they run lineups like this. You see this, I'm running my sharpshooting playmaker, and I have my friend Ishmael. He's running on the small forward lockdown. He stands at the corner, and I ISO. Nothing else. There's no screens being involved, nothing. And here we're playing against a small forward lockdown and a power forward two-way stretch four. They look like they got 80 winning percentages, 80 or maybe high 70s, whatever it is. But I just want to let you guys know that these people with these records are not good. Look at, I missed a wide open bounce back, and I probably should have missed it because it was bounce back, but the jumper that I have on is so good. Like, I make white all the time. I can green the majority of the time, but whenever I do shoot a white, it'll go in. See, look, and I tried a Euro here, and he kind of played it well, but I don't really think so, just because I felt like my Euro just didn't go through all the way. Like, I did it too early, and therefore I got caught up on the left side, and so he was able to contest it. And so right now it's not looking too good for us, and that really sucks. But here I'm switching on the two-way just so my boy can get a board over the lockdown. And so here all I do is ISO. That's all I do. I don't do anything else. That's it. My boy stands in the corner. He helps me out on defense. And that's really all we do. That's how we win the majority of games. But see, here we had the lockdown. I have to dribble glitch. There's no way I'm not going to be able to dribble glitch. Because regardless if I have the two-way stretch four on me, he's going to be able to reach and get a steal because he has pickpocket, I believe bronze or silver, one of the two. And imagine this, the small forward lockdown has pickpocket Hall of Fame. So you can just imagine that. So here we are playing, and we're looking, it's looking good. It's 0-8. 0-8, and so my boy Ishmael is trying to do something, but somehow he cuts it off. So here I am ISOing, just playing with the fucking stretch, hopefully trying to get myself open. See, like I told you, this release is just so good, and in the next couple of days I'll get a couple clips just greening and greening and greening. That's all I do with this jump shot. Like every time, whenever I do get a white, the majority of the time it's open. So here we are. Look at, that's all my friend Ishmael does is green from the corner, especially with that dimer included. Like, it just helps out a lot. I mean, you guys know Stumpy. You guys know the majority of lockdowns, great lockdowns. Like, especially balling Ty when he plays with Sin. Like, he's just so consistent, especially from the top of the key. It's even better for Ty because the Hall of Fame dimer from Poor Boy Sin just helps out a lot. And so here I am trying to cook up, do something. Sometimes I like to get flashy, but in situations like this, I don't, because I just want to get this game over with, because these guys are tryhards, but they're really not tryhards. They just run toxic lineups that makes them think that they're good. So you see the score, 2-16, and eventually they start coming back. I played the stretch, hoping that he was just gonna L2 and I was gonna go out on the stretch, but unfortunately he cuts back in. So he catches me off guard. So here I am, just waiting for the stretch to do something. And that's one thing that I don't really like about this 2K. Like, it really didn't happen as much on any other 2Ks. But in this 2K, it's for somehow everybody, because of that D-pad glitch, everybody just loves the D-padding, waiting to get the stretch open, or anybody open for that matter. And see, he takes this up. He's a two-way stretch four. He's still a primary stretch, mind you that. And he somehow makes that over a lockdown. And I believe he should have made that, and he makes this over me because I'm a 6'6" guard with a minimum wingspan. I should have jumped, but I felt like if I would have jumped, then I probably would have gone a retarded ass jump animation. So therefore, and then the lockdown sells. So here we are. We're still up by 5 points, but it's not much, and they came back, and here I am. I'm telling my teammate to go for a lob, so I throw him a lob, and he manages to touch it and tip it because of his takeover. And so my boy was telling me that he's not gonna go for any backdoor cuts or anything because of this takeover. He doesn't want him just to grab the ball, and so I understand that. And so at this point, it's really kind of up to me to really do much because the lockdown has takeover. So even if I try to throw a pass, he has that takeover, and he can instantly just reach and more than likely get a steal. And so here we always needed three more points, and so I'm gonna do my best, try to do what Zym normally does and just. But see here, he is just spamming because he has takeover, and unfortunately, I had to dribble glitch. Like, I don't really like to, but it's like on this 2K, everybody just doesn't play. Nobody plays defense. It's just all reach. That's all we want to do. Like, oh, and that's another thing. I don't know if you guys know, but you can reach off the inbound, which is ridiculous, but you can, and it's unfortunate. And here, I shoot that. I'm wide open. You gotta understand, I'm wide open, and I make the next shot, which is ridiculous because I'm sharpshooting secondary. I was wide open off of catch and shoot, and it was a 3-pointer. I felt like I should have made it, but there's nothing we can do about it. But I mean, we still won the game. We're on a 10-win streak. But once again, I just want to let you guys know that these people that have these good records, a record does not define you. You are way better. You could be way better than what your record says, but nobody's gonna give you the opportunity. And once again, these kids coming back around, and it's at the end of this. I'm not gonna play the next one because I'm gonna tell you guys we lost and it sucks. But these kids, they can't come back around, and we lost, unfortunately. And they didn't even beat us by a lot. They beat us by 4 or 5 points, which is ridiculous. And it's only because that stretch got his takeover, and he just started draining everything. And I mean, he was making stuff over me. Like, that's one disadvantage that I have the majority of the time. But if we have the ball, it's good for us. So I'm going to be uploading more and doing the best I can, trying to make a name for myself. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And it's been your boy Zym, and I'm out.